Q3W5 and Monday. 16 students went on a week-long hiking trip. They brought with them 320 cookies. What is the ratio of cookies to students? It has to stay in that order. Cookies to students. So we have 320 cookies, so that goes on top. And over 16, because there's 16 students. Be sure on any ratio you reduce, and I can reduce this by 16, and it'd be 20 to 1. Know that you can also write it like this, 20 to 1. So 20 cookies per student. Number 2, we were supposed to solve the proportional equation. At this point, you should be able to solve these. Oops. This is my letter. I can do this one without cross product, can't I? Because 3 times 2 is 6. So what times 2 is 7? What is it?
3.5.
Right. Just what's half of 7? 3.5. Number 3, Sally draws a triangle with one side is 6 inches long and another side 8 inches long, which is not a possible length for the third side. Which one is not a possible length?
D.
Which one?
D.
D, 14. Why is 14 not a possible length? Because 6 plus 8 is 14, and it has to be greater than. Vertical or horizontal cross section. So we cut this pineapple. Is that vertical or horizontal?
Vertical.
Vertical. Horizontal would be cut here, and it would look like a circle. So this is vertical. John has a wingspan of 5 foot 6 inches, and Jim has a wingspan of 6 feet. What is the largest diameter of tree they wrap their arms around and still touch fingers? Okay, so we've got 5 feet,
Olivia, you drank that?
5 feet 6 inches, plus another 6 feet is 11 feet 6 inches. I'm going to change all of it to inches. So 11 times 12 is 132. So then I take 132 plus my 6 inches, and I get 138. So now I'm wrapping my arms around the tree. So if I'm wrapping my arms around the tree, what am I trying to find? Circumference. Make sure you're writing the formula. Circumference equals 2 times pi times r, or circumference equals the diameter times pi. So the circumference is 138 because they wrapped their arms around the tree. So it'd be 138 equals, if I'm trying to find the diameter, right? It says which diameter of the tree. Do I want to use this formula or this formula? The first or the second? Second. So 138 equals diameter times pi. So I just divide by pi, and if I use my calculator, 138 divided by using the pi button, I get 43.9, and I'm rounding it up to a 3. If I do 138 divided by 3.14, you get 43.95. Either one would be fine. 6, you are finding the surface area of the prism formed by the net. So what you have to do is you have to find the area of each individual piece and add it up. These two are the same, so I could find the area. Oh, thank you. I can find the area of these two. I can find the area of one of it and multiply it by 2. And then this one and this one have the same area, so I could find the area of one and multiply it by 2. and this one have the same area. So I'm going to do the purple one first. The area of that is 7 by what? 7 by 28. You see I'm doing that and I'm showing that it's times 2, then I put it in parentheses times 2. So 7 times 28 is 196, times 2 is 392. Then I'm gonna do the blue, that would be 14 by what? 28 again, bless you, times 2. So 14 times 28 times 2 is 784. Then I go and I do my ends, which would be 7 by 14. Take that times 2. It's 196. Now I add all three of those together, and I'm using my calculator. 196 plus 784 plus 392 is 1,372, and it would be meters squared. That is your surface area. Seven, I want you guys to write down some definitions. You're going to write down the definition of complementary angles. What are complementary angles? Complementary angles, did anybody go and look it up? Yeah.
Two angles that add up to 90.
Right, exactly. Two angles add to 90 degrees. So an example would be a 45-degree angle plus a 45-degree angle equals 90 degrees. Then you have what's called supplementary angles. Did anybody see what those mean? Sander?
When two angles add up to 180.
Excellent, and I know you looked it up. Two angles add to 180 degrees. So an example, a 100-degree angle plus an 80-degree angle equal 180 degrees, so they are supplementary. You will need to know these terms. So, the question for number 7 says angle A plus, or the measure of angle A plus the measure, that's what the M means, of angle B, they equal 180 degrees. The answer would be they are supplementary angles. Name the right angle. Well, the right angle has to equal 90 degrees. So I can say angle ONG, and when you write it, I want you to write it as angle ONG, or you can switch it around and say angle GNO, as long as N is in the middle. Or I could go this direction, WNG. So angle WNG, or I go the other way, GNW. Angle GNW. Have all